Hello folks and welcome back to Blueprints and day 33. Usually start recording a little bit earlier, I got distracted. So where's my list of things to do? We got some admin keys last time. Where's my list of things I need to do? There you go. You need a new admin key of some kind. Check out the emails in the security room in the shelter. Clock tower poem puzzle question mark. The chess puzzle is still ongoing. Sanctum key. Do we have a sanctum key or do we have to go down and pick it up again? Candles in the chapel and the wall and foundation. Right. Let's pick up our lands first. Because we had the clock tower, we have the key from last time. Let's go check the outside room first. See what we get out of this place. What do we want to get out of this place? That's a good question, right? What are we wanting to grab here? What I would love to get is like immediate, what would be fantastic would be immediate boiler room into freezer. No, into boiler room into laundry. And then I do the, steps. No, hang on. I was thinking steps into something rather, but no, it's irrelevant. Tomb. We can try for schoolhouse again. We'll try for schoolhouse again. Making sure there's anything in here. Anything on the table? Nope, it's just that letter over there. Okay. Right. We'll see if we can get the schoolhouse up and running again. The schoolhouse trip. We got extra movement because of the sauna yesterday, so we can only hope things go well today. Right. Let's go this way first. What do we got? Bunk room, library, immediate library. Immediate library. We don't want immediate library simply because if you want a bookshop can only be drafted from library, which means I want to have a space out of the library. A big funeral parlor, I'm not going to go into it though. Not yet, because there's no point doing that until we have the need for more immediate classroom as well. While drafting in a classroom, you may draw new floor plans one time for each drafting room in the house. I'm going to go corridor first. And get corridor out the way. Lavatory, library. This potentially could work as bookshop. It's pointless because we already have everything. I'm not going to even bother selecting a book. Bookshop? Bookshop. Okay. Bookshop. We'll grab bookshop now. It's a bit early for bookshop, but the key point for bookshop is A, it's a bishop. B, 20 for realm and rune, which you do want, and 50 for new clue. So the goal right now is money. We want money. Money, 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 money. Hallway is the wrong direction. Observatory for... I'm running out of gems now, which is going to be really, really bad, but... Oh, dead end rooms are more common today, that's not great. We've got some keys. We've got a pair of chests that have been entered to the hall. Great, dead end rooms are more common today. Lovely. Chamber of Mirrors, you can now draft a second copy of rooms you already have. And... I am going to pick this. Simply because I seem to remember this can cause a lot of interesting things to happen. Like, this eventually becomes like 4 directions. And do we have any... There's money, there's a lot of money here. There's a lot of money in the room. Because of the mirror stuff. These aren't mirrors, these are just separate copies of the room. So there is essentially 20 gold in this place. If I get access to all the 4 sides of this place, we get access to 20 gold. So we already have knight, we already have bishop. Okay. The north of entrance hall. I could spend some keys here. Store, room, Laboratory. Laboratory at least... I haven't got the gems anyway, so I'll pick bedroom closet early on. Key and ivory dye. I'll spend 1 key to open one of these. Lockpick set. Cool, thank you. Given lockpick set, I'm happy to use another key. And that pays for itself. Lovely. Okay. We only got 1 red room, so not going to do this yet. Although, can you guess? The black box is false. A false box contains the gems. Black box is true. If this is true, that is a lie. And that makes sense. If black box is false, it means a true box contains the gems. It means this is a lie, so the gems would be in blue. If white is true, then that is true. Then that is false. And the blue box contains the gems. And does that works both ways, right? So if this is true, that is a lie, which means, and that is a lie, which means that the gems are in here. If this is true, then that is true, which means that this is a lie, and the gems are in there. And this okay, so the gems are in blue. I'm happy with this version of my events. Before we right. Okay, I can come. I'm gonna come clean about something real fast. Because I finished the game, I was like, you know what? I've seen a lot of people doing like, oh, this is how you get to the room 46 in day 1. And there's going to be some spoilers for the game, so don't watch it. And they're like, okay, sure, whatever. I've got to room 46. How many spoilers can there be? And when I got to the spoiler I saw, I immediately shut off. But I did see it. And I am somewhat vindicated that there is something in this room. And if you go to this one over here, you see that if I was over here, I was not paying attention because I wasn't paying attention to the background. If you look at the background, that candlestick is bent over. So if you bend that there, that happens. I don't know what the password for that is, but I'm very glad. I'm very happy to see that my suspicions about there being something in this room was correct. Okay, so we need a date. And it's going to have to be something about these. Were they always measuring the distance of the feet? Oh, Jesus Christ. Am I stupid? Because I wasn't thinking about... It's a bloody pun. Really? After all this, it's a bloody pun? If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Gate was spelled G-A-T-E-S, but gates is a homonym for gait, which is G-A-I-T-S, the length of someone's stride. So if we count small gates, 8 dates mark 8 safes. So small gates. Who's a small gate here? That's a small gate. That's a small gate. Horse is a big gate. That's a big gate. That's a big gate. That's a small gate. That's a small gate. That's a small gate. There are obviously small gates and large gates, like relative to the person. Okay. So it's umbrella guy and the lady. Let's count them. Okay, so lady. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and what about Umbrella Dude? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh crap, how does this game? This game does 15 and 4. That's 4th of April. That's 15th of April. 0, 4, 1, 5? Son of a bitch. Damn it! Like, the second I saw them coming into this room and going boop, and it's like popping that open, I was like, no, I'm gonna stop now, because I did not know that, and I'm really annoyed that I saw that. But I am sort of gratified that I did see that there's something in this room. Anyway, where's my list of letters? This is letter 6. Where's my list of letters? Letter number 6. Dearest Mary, April 15th, there you go. I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel, the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-scarred plains. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and God forbid repercussions. A child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. I, of course, write to you all of this and hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst case scenarios, not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary, I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. That's definitely not true. That's definitely not true. Because we are much older than that. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East. Okay, so I'm assuming this is from Herbert. Okay, Herbert to Mum. Take care of me. Mum went east. As for me and you, I've already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was very likely our last. I am too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached to the home our family has built up. Room by room. Has built up room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition I will be buried in red soil I'll be buried in red soil under red flags. A compromise I know you yourself would never accept. Yeah, because okay, so they're against the red guard and the redness of all this stuff. Hence why Blue Prince is also Red Prince. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now, to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold. We may yet to meet again. Your Uncle Herbert. Okay. This is the one at the bottom. It is the one at the bottom. Study. Also, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Study, because... No, we did this one already. Anyway, it's a gem. Is there a gem here? There is a gem there, but we already got it. Okay, cool. So study is you can now spend gems to redraft, although... Me? No, wait. Where? Where are you? Where are you, you bastard? Queen. Okay, we got queen, we got bishop, we got rook. We got pawn in drawing room. We need office. We need office. If we have office, if we get office, we have everything. Okay. I can redraw rooms. Basically, priority is continuing continuing everything along, of course, but office. Okay. Bedroom. Bedroom counts because bedroom gets us along and it's free movement as well. Ideally, I want to be able to get to the Chamber of Mirrors too. The pool kinda works-ish. I'm gonna gem this just because there's no follow-on from that. I'm gem this just because. Right. Corridor. I'm trying to think about how... I'm trying to remember that one time I went into the Chamber of Mirrors, how many doors I have to be active into. Because the button we press, I have to come in from the top. I have to come in from the top, which means I cannot do this. I have to find a way up, out. Pantry. I'm going to lose access to that door, but I need to be out of this. I need to be able to move out of this place. Get some of that. Well, if nothing else, I can buy the Realms and Runes book. Laboratory, sauna, well, classroom has to be. We have to pick classroom here. Mainly because there's nothing else I can pick. Right. Damn, that's... I can redraw. Okay, I can redraw beautifully. I can redraw total of 7 times. So we want... If I can get one that splits up like as a T-junction. No, T-junction, please. T-junction, please. T-junction, please. Sucks. But it's a T-junction. It gives me access to that room over there. I can go over here then. I press this button. Opens that up, which means I've got access to that. And this. Oh, wow. I found a duplicate observatory? Yeah, sure, I'll take a duplicate observatory. A key? A duplicate East Wing Hall, take a duplicate East Wing Hall, thank you very much. And we'll drop down again. Okay, so, you know what? There's a... Interesting, this doesn't seem to affect the... it does. Okay, so we have access to all the... We got access to... Not all the corners, but most of the corners. Ideally, I need to get into that side as well. Yeah, okay. So now it goes up. So, yeah, so... If you go into this side, you can press this button and that button. I think, yeah, so... If we manage to get into that side. But... Okay. Classroom, coat check. Gems for that. Well, I have to redraw with... that, so we can do this anyway. Right, this is lesson 2, get another apple, which is the mathematics lesson. Yes, I remember that. Lockpick kit works out well. Okay. Mailroom, coat check, spare bedroom. Laundry room doesn't move much there. Pantry doesn't bend in that direction. Boiler room, it goes straight line, don't want that, I can't afford it anyway. Commissary freezer. Nope. Can't do vault, can't do closet. Couldn't do boudoir's a dead end. Weight room, lose half my movement. I'd go down to something tremendously bad. And if it 1, 2... I haven't got access, I have not got cross access. I really wish I had it, but I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to get back to the bookshop. Rump, I can't afford that. Hallways. I'll take hallway. Hallway is not ideal, but it's hallway. Okay. Well. Clock tower, commissary storeroom. Well, that's the end of the run. That's the end of the run. I can go buy the book, and I got a bunch of keys. I do have a bunch of keys I can use to... Ooh, how much money do we get out of this? Not enough. I was gonna say, no. We can go open a lot more of the stuff in the basement, I guess. Down in the foundation. Classroom. Getting all 8 classrooms down is going to be a challenge, isn't it? Yes, it is. Right, well, let's go buy the book then. Foundation, yes. For each... One time for each thing in the house. Why are we getting 8 then? For each drafting room in the house. We have one in the drawing room, one in the study, one in the library, chamber of mirrors. I'll do this. I'll go in the bottom again. We'll see if the bottom is good. We'll pick up gems. Hang on, we'll pick up some gems. Again, we were theorizing that it's the blue box, no matter what rules. Right. Moment of truth. Thank God for that. I already had one embarrassing moment with the bedroom that I wanted another one. Okay, we'll go into bookshop. I am tempted to withhold buying Roman ruins at the moment, just because we might get some... Nah, it's still everything's shut here. I need specifically the side ones. Never mind. I was hoping that I'd be able to get... No, I need to get... Maybe you need to get access to 3 of the 4 sides to get everything. That just closes that one. Right, whatever. What else can we do? What else is possible? We've got plenty of movements. I'm going to go back down to the foundation. We're going to solve... We'll see if we can get all stuff down there. Maybe we can find 10 more coins out of nowhere. We have 40 coins, so if we can find 10 more coins, that'd be lovely. I'm starting to see some mistakes I made with choices I made. One of the ones I'm regretting as such is the parlor. In the sense that it makes me not want to pop it immediately. Like, you get a parlor, it's like, I don't want to go open it right now, I want to open it later on when there's more stuff in here. And that just feels like a bit of like, it's something that I shouldn't have gotten. Same thing with closet, bedroom closet. I should have done a hallway closet, because hallway closet is far more likely to happen than bedroom closet is. Right. Let's see what's available. Not here. Let's see what's available down here. The sanctum key should hopefully still be where it's supposed to be, question mark? Because we didn't get it, so, and the chest remains open, so we get to keep the sanctum key. Oh, it was back here, wasn't it? It was the one back. Is it you? Yeah, sanctum key. Okay. And a sanctum key, which is unlocks one of 8 doors. We have 6 keys. Just start popping things open, see if we can find anything. I doubt there's going to be anything useful in here, but hey, what am I going to do? Keep them. Green memos in white boxes are lies. All pink boxes marked by suns always contain blue memos. These are all memos, aren't they? All all boxes marked by suns that contain memos that are true. A prize in a box marked by a wind. Now, I don't remember if that's true or not. The pink boxes do not contain any prizes. There are only 2 left now. The sanctum key is not in a box in the water. We're only missing 1 now. There's a bookshop. That's literally it, isn't it? It's just bookshop now. What time is it? 26 minutes. Okay, it's not enough time to start a new episode, not really. So, you know what? I'm gonna go open the thingy. Might as well have a little walk down here again. Wait. Wait. Hang on. Memory comes to me. There are doors in this room. How many doors are in the room? There are 8 doors in this room. Son of a... Inner sanctum! Oh, of course it is! Well, let's just click that anyway. Okay. So, we get to pick a door. Give me a D8. Hello, D8. Left to right. I've got no idea what to pick. Left to right. Let's go back to so we can see all the doors. Holding a D8. 3. 1, 2, 3. Done. This key will permanently open one door the next time. Just use it on this door. Why? Until I know what door... no. Yeah, they work on all the doors. Is there only one sanctum key? That can't be right. There can't be this can't be a one and done situation. It can't be. But okay. I don't know what's in these rooms. I'm assuming this is maybe it's 8 rooms, maybe this is just 1 room, maybe this 1 room and 7 wrong answers. So I'm not going to spend that now until I have an inkling of which room to open. I'm not going to do that. However, what I am going to do is go and buy the I'm going to go buy the whatchamacallit. I'm going to go purchase the Realm and Runes book. Which isn't going to do much because we'll only see it next time, the next 2 libraries we grab. It's only going to matter not in the next library, the one after that. Because the next library we can say, oh, I want to buy this book, I want to read this book, and then the next time we get the thing. I'm just like hoping that I'll just come across 10 gold lying in the dirt somewhere. That's my hope. Is there any items dropped in here? No, I don't remember there being any items here. Like I said, we dug up something on the ground there, and we clearly have to bring the power hammer here. We don't have the office, so we don't have access to anything else. But yes, that's queen, pawn, several pawns, knight, bishop. Oh, do we have a rook? What are the rook rooms again? Rook rooms. No, we haven't got a rook either, so never mind. Never mind. Although we're like, oh my god, we're so close. No, we're still waiting for a rook. Anyway, let's go back up to the bookshop. Buy the thing. I think we need one more key down there to open all the boxes, but I think we're done because one of the blue ones was saying there's only 2 prizes and we found them. Well, that's problem solved. Also, it also means actually What that means is the drawing room now contains guaranteed 1 gem. It's actually a buff to the drawing room because the drawing room now contains a gem built in. Huh. Okay. Okay. Right, anyways, buy the damn book. Yeah, so I can't buy a new clue. I'll buy Realm and Rune though. Realm and Rune. So I can't activate it now because this room's already been spawned, but the next time I get a library, it'll turn up and... Oh, screw that noise. I thought this automatically updated. Was not expecting that. That's fantastic. Okay, that means next episode we'll draw a library and read Realm and Rune, which I think is the updated book of the crappy book we have downstairs. Not downstairs, in the thing over there. Is that everything? Is that everything? We didn't get security, we didn't get shelter. There's Blackbridge over here, but there's nothing we can do in Blackbridge. Nothing really we can do in Blackbridge. I mean, I'm wandering around. I'm killing time, lengthening the video out for no apparent reason. And even if I found 10 gold now, I'll be annoyed because I think a new clue is gonna hopefully contain a clue. Hopefully important ones, considering it's worth that much money. I'm hoping it contains a lot of money, a lot of clues for that much money. The logbook. Oh shit. Isn't that one of the gem holders that's in the safes? Is there a safe out here as well? That's one of the gem holders in the safes, right? Hang on, I've got 23. I can get... Okay, so let me... That's one of the gem holders from the safes. Hang on. Sorry, I was just wandering around killing time, hoping to find money somewhere, and then being upset if I found 10 gold lying around that I wouldn't. Up there is that's the gem mine, okay. Which, if I remember correctly, the gem mine was basically here. Have 2 gems every day. You can use a power hammer or the power pick or whatever to mine more, but there's a chance that it collapses, and if it collapses, you lose your gems per day. And frankly, it's like I do not want to lose my gems per day at all. And considering it's me and die rolls. I mean, me and die rolls are phenomenally bad. If you're not aware of this fact already, me and die rolls are phenomenally bad. Like, notoriously so. What was I going to do? I was going to the safe in the drawing room because I wanted to check that is in fact... Yeah, it's that. There's a gem holder in the bloody... Now, my mind is racing right now because I'm trying to remember that isn't a large part of all of this that Danny Revan is the former groundskeeper. Early on, we were thinking that they were the rebels, and like the house was aligned with Veneres. What if like the house isn't aligned with Veneres, and Danny Revan and people were like spies for the government or something? What if that was the situation? Okay, it might have... I'm genuinely surprised, by the way, that the effect of Apple Orchard isn't... Okay, it is extra movement. I was going to say, you should be able to come here and eat apples, but technically I guess you are, because that's what... We've got 5 safes. We've got 5... So we got, what was it? We have office safe, we have drawing room safe, we've got boudoir safe, we got study safe. Where's my list of safes? Drafting studio is when we haven't opened it. We've opened study. Office, boudoir, study, a drawing room. We know there's a safe in the drafting studio, but you need the whatchamacallit to see it. This is 4:15. Can't remember what the study one is. The study was December 8th, wasn't it? December 08. So what's the fifth one coming from? Hang on. Was there one in the vault? I can't remember. Okay, so where do we know there are things? There's safes. Office, yes. Was there a safe in the vault? I mean, the vault box is booked. I don't remember. Was there a letter in the vault? Can't remember now. Yeah, so drawing room, yes. Study, yes. Drafting studio, we know there's a safe in there. Bedrooms. There was one in the boudoir. Hallways, nothing. Green rooms, no. Shops, no. Red rooms, no. Studio editions, no. Found floor plans, nah. Outer rooms, nah. I'm thinking one of the letters we got must have been... did it come from a vault? Was it in the vault? It might have been. Anyway, folks, I'm going to call it there, I think, because I'm just wandering around aimlessly. I don't think there's anything else for me to do. I'll be back next time, where we want to read... we want to get to the library, definitely, and we want to carry on. Let's go back to my list of things I need to do. New admin key needed. Yes, check emails. Clock Tower puzzle, chess puzzle, sanctum key. Well, we know it's not about the 8 room in room 8, which is what the trophy is. It's this inner sanctum. So I need either confirmation that there's more sanctum keys, or an indication of what door to open. Candles in Chapel 1 Foundation. Okay, folks. Catch you all next time. See you then. Bye-bye. Wait, before we end, I keep thinking we always like to see this screen, see what we got. We got Architect's Cottage, 8 drafting rooms by the end. Because the school, I wasn't counting the school, so yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drafting rooms. Architect's Cottage. Yep, cool folks, I'll catch you all next time. See you then. Bye-bye.